what with all of these new things that you have added, what is your time management technique in terms?
I have two things. I used to not work Mondays. Mondays, we are close. So when I started this project, I knew that I was going to have to come in on Mondays. And so I started coming in on Mondays when there was nobody around. We weren't open to the public. There wasn't a lot of people in the library. So even if you kind of maybe, I don't know, an hour or so when people aren't around before you open, or if you're allowed to, that's always helpful to me. Also, I have really good community partners who are partnering with me, not doing everything myself. And so I think that the Office of Economic Development, we sit down and we meet, and she says, I will take these businesses, you take those businesses, let's go and finalize everything. And we go to meetings together. I'm not
awesome.
I have a partner, and I think that that's the biggest thing is that alone. And even the businesses and the organizations that are partnering with us, we're not figuring everything out for them. This is what other organizations are doing. What are you going to do?
Right.
If you want to have a program at your business or at your wherever, what can you offer us?
So did you add more hours, Allison, for your Monday, or did you just rearrange?
I used to work a lot from home on Mondays. And that was an agreement I had with my supervisor that since we were close to the public and my daughter was really young, I was going to stay basically at home on Mondays. And he was okay with that. And so what happened is when your work you just start to get more and more stuff. And, technically my hours didn't really change. It was just my environment.
Sure. Okay. So have there been any tasks that you've delegated out?
That's a good question, because, have I delegated any, even if it's a small task,
Something off your plate.
Right. Awesome. Because even emails are time consuming. I mean, it can be even things like that, just following up and confirming, and this is what we talked about, this is what we're agreeing on. We have 4 events. I only have to I'm only writing emails to confirm 2 of them. She's writing, but it's kind of like, to be honest, it's almost probably an hour of work if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I really like what you're saying, Allison, about letting the partners be full partners. And not even letting them, but making them.
And that is what I would just like to say, that is what makes this project unique, in that what we're not doing is creating a program and saying, oh, can we bring this over to you? And we're actually working to create a real partnership where other where people are working together, which means you have to let go of some of the control of it. That's true. That's hard. That's always hard. But you're actually creating, a dual responsibility. We're not just doing it all and then asking somebody to host it, as we have done in the past.
Yeah, and I think it would be interesting to maybe even compile a list of if somebody realizes, okay, I delegated this out, or I did this, because I know probably a couple months ago I did give up the meeting room. And we don't have like a fancy digital scheduling of the meeting room. We have an old school calendar. You just write things in, and gave that up. I gave that over. I said, okay, I don't need to do this anymore.
Good for you.
So I think that's what you just said about I don't need to do that. That's the hardest thing, is where we all think we need to do it. And there's probably somebody in your building that is competent to do it. And if you can find somebody to trust to do it, give it to them. That's the best thing I have learned in the last 2 years of my job, is that I need to know everything going on, because at the end of the day, it all falls on my shoulder. You've got to know what's going on. But you're right, Allison. You don't need to do everything. Figure out what those things are that you've got a trusted person to do and let them do it.